I'm Nick Mikulak, and I'm going to tell you about Next Escape, a web application I developed to help escape room enthusiasts find their next escape room. So, if you've never heard of an escape room, they're live action cooperative puzzle games with time limits. Teams of players will discover clues, solve puzzles, and complete tasks in one or more rooms in order to meet some game objective, which is often to escape the room. In a nutshell, people pay around 30 bucks to solve their way out of a room together. It's actually pretty fun. But like any puzzle, you can only solve escape rooms once. So if you really liked your escape room experience and you want to play again, you have to find a new escape room. Good thing there's a ton of them to choose from. There's around 8,000 escape rooms across the US, and some cities like Los Angeles and New York and Denver have around 200 rooms. And escape rooms have a variety of themes, like nuclear meltdown, or mystical tombs, or serial killer. So some rooms are pretty scary. So fortunately, there's a large variety of escape rooms to choose from, but that can make it hard to choose. How do you pick a new escape room? I developed Next Escape to simplify that decision. Next Escape assumes that you've played an escape room before and you liked it. Now you're looking for a new escape room somewhere in the US. So the web form asks you to enter a location where you're looking for rooms, as well as the number of miles that you'd be willing to travel from that location. It also asks you for the number of people in your group, as well as the age of the youngest person in your group. Importantly, Next Escape asks you to enter your favorite room. Next Escape will use this escape room to base its recommendations. So when you click submit, Next Escape gives you a nice table of recommendations that you can compare to your favorite escape room at the top here. Importantly, each recommendation includes a link to a website where you can learn more about your recommended escape rooms. So to make all this happen, I web scraped data from worldofescapes.com. Each room had its own page, which I scraped for features like room difficulty or scariness or other information like the address and the description of the escape room. So I queried the Google Maps API for location information, which I used to compute travel distances between rooms into narrow searches. I selected a list of important features for comparing each room, so difficulty level, success rate, fear level, age requirements, and number of players. Most escape rooms were missing data for at least one of these features, so I computed missing values in order to include as many escape rooms as possible for recommendations. For most features, I imputed missing values with the most frequent value for a given feature. For example, most rooms were listed as average in difficulty, and most rooms were listed as not scary. If the success rate of the room wasn't posted, I used the room difficulty category to predict and impute the missing success rate. Importantly, I represented each room as a vector of features, which I used to compute the Euclidean distance among all pairs of rooms. Larger distances represent greater dissimilarity, but Next Escape recommends rooms based on the opposite, on similarity in Euclidean space. For example, imagine placing rooms in a cube based on their values on three features. A user might enter a room like that represented with this purple dot. Next Escape would recommend these blue, red, and green escape rooms because their dots are closer to the purple dot. In contrast, Next Escape would not recommend this orange escape room because its dot is further away from the purple dot. So if you know an escape room that you really enjoyed and you're looking for a new escape room to solve with your friends or your family or even your colleagues, try out Next Escape. I'm Nick Mikulak. I'm a social psychologist with a decade of experience conducting experiments and observational studies in the social sciences. In my PhD work, I studied the psychology of infectious disease avoidance. I enjoy finding the right study design and the right model to answer questions and solve problems. I'm looking forward to bringing my research and analytical skills to your team. Thank you very much.